What's good? Ryan Garcia beats Oscar Duarte by 8th round TKO. Hurts him with a big left hook and then hit some follow-up punches. Duarte was on spaghetti legs, got up at the count of 9. The referee stops it. Kind of a weird fight. Ryan Garcia was turning his back a lot. Duarte liked to put pressure on him, hit him with a lot of wide shots to the body, and was landing that overhand right on Ryan Garcia because you know how he stands up straight. He was landing shots on him, and Ryan Garcia was turning around. He was turning his back to him. Like, what is he doing? Well, is he scared to fight? And he did kind of fight scared in the first couple rounds. Actually, for most of the fight, because after the fourth, the commentators pointed this out. He was moving around a lot more. But when he was standing there, he was hesitant to fight on the inside against Duarte and would turn around or push him. And then Tim Bradley and I think it was Tim Bradley and Sergio Mora said, he's trying the shoulder roll. I'm like, oh, that shoulder roll did not look good. And the referee kept stopping the fight because Duarte was hitting Ryan Garcia in the back, but he was practically turning his back on Ryan Garcia. Fights have been stopped because a fighter, Ryan was turning his back on Duarte. Fights have been stopped because the fighter turns their back. Kind of like when Mayweather turned his back on McGregor. I was almost screaming off the top of my lungs that this fight might be stopped. Little did I know that Fury would make a fool out of boxing and make a fool out of us all when he fought Ngannou anyway. So, anyway, but yeah, it was weird. It was a weird performance, and through that, when Ryan had the distance, he was landing these big shots, jabs. He wasn't like, it wasn't a big shotgun jab, but he was throwing it out there, and mostly for his right hand and his left hooks to land. But a couple interesting shots that would land was the uppercut from a distance, which was very, very beautiful. Well, it was a beautiful punch that would land on Duarte. That landed a couple times. It stopped Duarte in his tracks, and but Ryan, he has one way of fighting. This is what I learned from this fight. I don't know if he's gonna change. Maybe he's gonna stick and move a little bit more after this fight. Maybe not, but it was a comeback fight. It was a comeback fight for sure. And he didn't look great throughout the fight. He lost a couple rounds, and that's okay. But it was just a weird performance. He did look beatable, but he got the W, and he got it by stopping a very tough opponent. So props to Ryan Garcia. And he said he was going to fight Rolly Romero, and I don't see a problem with that. I think he did mention Teofimo. I'm not sure if he wants to fight him or not, but I want to see that fight too. But I think Rolly is a great step for him. Little by little, a confidence builder for him, but he needs to get in the ring, man. He's been making a lot of excuses, talking crap about a lot of Oscar De La Hoya, of Bernard Hopkins, guys that brought him up to this point, man, and making a lot of excuses about the Gervonta Davis fight. This guy needs to fight, and one thing he did say was that the layoff he did because of his mental health, that was a bad move. And I always say, these young guys, they need to fight. They need to fight. Their prime's not gonna last forever, and you only got a short window of your money making ability, man. Your peak and the amount of money that you're gonna make are practically tied together. That's why Benavidez wants to fight Canelo now, because the fire is hot. And we could look at Andrade's career and see how that went, just to see how a talented fighter could basically flop his whole career because of inactivity. So Ryan, if it's Rolly, Teofimo, get in the ring, man. Get in the ring at least 3 times next year. You gotta, man. People, you got a fan base. You're very talented. You're good at what you do, man. So keep fighting. Keep fighting. Fans want to see you. Even though they were going for Duarte, whatever, man. Ryan Garcia puts eyes on the screen. It's what it is. So thanks everybody for watching. Who should Ryan fight next? Peace.